Hey guys, Zenith Darksky here with another music reaction, and this time we're listening to BAND-MAID do the song Influencer. This is another music video. I decided on their channel there, they've got 3 music videos right at the top of their video list, and then some really cool like acoustic videos, and then some live acoustic videos, and then some other live videos down the list there. So I figured I'd go ahead and just go down the list a little bit here to really get a feel of their more modern music anyways. Obviously their newest release we just reacted to. And now this one, Influencer. I'm hoping this one will be just as good as the other BAND-MAID stuff that we've heard so far. I'm really into these guys. I'm really into what they're doing here. And I if you watch the first video, I'm very happy that they showed love to the instrumental kind of stuff as well. That was really cool. So we're gonna continue on here. We're gonna check this song out, and if you guys aren't already subbed, be sure you hit that sub button before you get out of here for more content like this. Let's get into it. Okay. First of all, there's a lot to unpack here with the message of the song. I kind of figured Influencer was going to be about influencers, which is really cool. As someone who is an influencer, let me just go ahead and throw it out there. I don't get offended by stuff like this because even though I am an influencer, I don't count myself amongst the normal crowd of influencers, because a lot of them are doing fake stuff, fake crying and doing things like that for attention on the internet. And now I've had videos that were sad, and I've had videos where I have cried a little bit on, but I try to keep it as genuine as possible in all my content, everything I do. The only time I kind of put any kind of mask on or any kind of social attitude on is streams, because you have to be entertaining for a stream, so I try to kind of be happier and stuff than I normally am on streams. But and I like that they're kind of comparing it to a card game a little bit with some of the lyrics here, talking about holding them, you're bluffing, hold them, talking about like poker, card games and shit, because that's really what it is. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I know a lot of influencers, but the ones I know personally, I would say are more genuine from most of those guys that I know. But I do know some influencers out there, some big influencers out there, really big, that are at least loosely, and I know a lot of them are faking it. A lot of them are doing things for views and stuff like that, and it's rough, it's rough to see that, and not want to call someone out. But if it's not hurting anybody, then I don't concern myself with it. But yeah, so this is probably going to be a pretty real song lyrically. Now musically, it sounds amazing. I love the kind of catchiness to it. I love that their music has an element of cheeriness to it, and I think it's because of her brighter sounding voice on top of the heavy music. And also they're not like down tuned or anything like that. Like they're not, most of the musicality sounds pretty higher as well, happier as well. Talented musicians though. It always sounds great from them so far. Let's get back into it. Okay. So first of all, I love the guitars in their music because they do, and I've talked about this in some metal videos before, with different metal acts and stuff. With metal and rock, a lot of the times a lot of the things that throw people off is they don't like metal and rock or metalcore or anything like that, because a lot of those things sound dark and you know, they sound evil and stuff like that. And I love bands like this that really subvert those expectations, and you get to see a side of this kind of music that isn't so dark and damn. I mean, the lyrics in a way are describing something dark, you know, the influencer attitude, the influencer lifestyle and everything, and because it is a little darker and it is a little corrupted in some spaces and stuff like that. So you know, the idea is still there, but the music sounds melodic, it sounds beautiful. And I love it when guitarists give us these riffs or solos that are super melodic and sound good by themselves, instead of just being some super shreddy kind of solo. And I'm sure they can do that. I think I've heard them do that in the live video that I reacted to them from. But that's not what it's all about. And I love that they don't just rely on the super shreddy sound, you know, kind of thrash kind of sound to things like that. Sounds really good, really good is all I'm saying. Woo! Yes.
Keep it like this, 気になっちゃうじゃん。
Yet another song that they let the bass guitar kind of shine on, and that's really cool. I said that in the last video that I reacted to from them. Was it the last video? Yeah, I think it was. Where I love when bands let the bass guitar shine too, and they did on this one, obviously. Really good stuff. They're great musicians, and I think I'm gonna say that in every video that I react to from them. But they are. It's just fact. You know, they're great musicians. They know what they're doing. I love the meaning behind this song, especially that second verse. I didn't talk about it so much, but that second verse said like "follow me to the top" or something like that, or "invite me to the top," maybe is what the lyric was. And you know, that's something a lot of people don't know is you see a lot of these people getting really big on YouTube, and a lot of them like to sit there and be like, yes, I did it, I finally did it all by myself, blah blah blah. No, they didn't. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, they know someone, you know, they know someone a little bit higher than them, and they get shout outs or this or that. And I'm no stranger to shouting people out or getting shouted out. I love it. It's fine, you know, but sometimes that can be used kind of nefariously, kind of bad. with ill intent, I guess. But either way, I love the overall message of this song. It's really good to put it into perspective and to put people into perspective, your fans and stuff. That hey, just because you see this stuff on social media and you see these people on social media, one, doesn't mean that everyone can do it. Two, doesn't mean that everyone should do it. And three, doesn't mean that everyone's life is perfect except for yours. You know, that's a big thing. That's a big thing with people I know very, very personally, on a very personal level, where they'll look at social media and think that my life should be like that. You know, my life should be good as that, and that it's life's rough, man. It's really rough. Something that I've learned recently and I stand by is life is not fair, but people are. You know, people can be. It's our job to make life fair, and you know that stands true, especially in this age where social media is such a big influence on people, and especially young people. They grow up thinking that they've got to make millions, they've got to do this, they've got to do that, and the truth of the matter is that's probably not going to happen for the majority of normal consumers and stuff like that. I mean, I've almost got 10,000 subscribers, and if you want me to be transparent with you guys as an influencer, as a content creator here, I'm no millionaire. I got left by my wife, and I'm in a shack, dude. I'm literally in a one-room shack, you know. So take it from me, man. Take it from me. But we move on. We persist. And you know, and we try to keep going. That's the big thing. And you know, just don't focus so much on what seems like it's good, what seems like it's perfect, and everything. Either way, great song, great sound, great meaning. I loved it. This is another great one from BAND-MAID here. Man, I don't want to sit here and play the game of like, is this my favorite song that I've heard from them yet? But this might be one of my favorites that I've heard from them so far. I like this one a lot, just because this one hits home for me a lot more, you know? But either way, I liked it a lot. If you liked it or liked the reaction video, please do hit that like button. Comment down below if you have any more suggestions or you want to share your opinion on maybe the views of this song or anything like that. That'd be a great discussion to have going on in the comments. A very eye-opening discussion for sure. Share around so your friends can throw their thoughts, comments, and suggestions down there too. And be sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow me. Be sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on a way to 10K subscribers, and that's just insane. And I've got some stuff still planned for the 10K thing. Depends on when we hit it. You know, I'll do a special for it, but it's gonna depend on when we hit it. When I do the special, because it might take a week or so to get things prepared for that. But either way, loved it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.